how large is the gay community in our community? Is it?
Well, that's a really good question, isn't it? I have no idea.
I mean, we've seen certainly pride events grow over the years, and so that must say something, right? But you know, is it just one of those things that's still hidden in Sioux City? It's not talked about. It's not.
I think it's very much hidden, but there's still many people who feel much freer in 2021 to be open. But not everyone feels that, because the reality is, for some people, it is not safe to come out.
Yeah, that's really sad. You know, and if you're going back to Christianity as the basis of everything, are we supposed to love one another? Isn't that the key to everything? We may not understand one another, but certainly we should start from a position of love. At least that's my view of all this. You
know, I was raised Episcopalian, and we were taught that there are two laws. One is to love God, and the other is to love people.
Right.
And that you need to do those two things. And if you do those, you are doing well in life. And really, people need to take care of their children. They need to love their children, protect them. You know, when I was watching this film, the thing that really struck me is that, you know, the mother had a fear of people being gay, but she threw her 13-year-old child out into the gutter. And what's a 13-year-old going to do? How's a 13-year-old going to make money and support themselves? Her son ended up prostituting himself. Probably the thing she feared the most. He ended up having to do that to survive because of her behavior.
Yeah,
it wasn't his choice, it's hers. It was horrible. Well, he's lucky he survived.
We look at then the other side of the story with Tim, the skinhead.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that kind of hatred come from?
You know, when I think about all of this and that film, there was fear. Fear was the basis of everything. You know, with Tim, his fear started with the fear of people who were other when his brother was shot by an African-American man. But it really is, you know, we other people. If they're not like us, they are different. And we fear people who are different. Whether it's a different race, a different religion, a different sexual orientation, even a different political party these days. We really need to start with love. Being the second great commandment, if you're a Christian, you are to love one another. And if we started with that, instead of starting with focusing on our differences and doing that out of fear, I think we'd be a lot better off.